introduction, you know.
I learned that I survived the first day of exercise. So that's something. And
That is something.
Yes, and I've learned that stay in the moment, really experience the moment. And immediately you talk about tomorrow exercise is hell, then I'm immediately, and then I say, no, now I'm fine, now I'm fine, now I'm fine. Because today went also fine, you know, so, and then be prepared is something than being scared, you know, so be prepared is cool, but being scared, who needs that energy, you know, it's a waste of energy, so that's cool.
That's actually, for you, a really good thing.
Yeah.
To marinate.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. That's you, one else, lovely one.
Well, it was funny, you know, with the workouts. Like at home, I wouldn't go longer than 2 minutes maximum. You know, I would feel the weakness and just stop. And I really here, after 2 minutes, I felt like I can't go on anymore. I really can't go on. And then we just kept going. And yeah, and I expected a pause after the first. I just kept going, and I was able to do it. So it was really cool to see that I was able to do it.
That's nothing compared to tomorrow.
Cool.
Like I said, it's going to be tough, but it's going to be short. So you're not going to be blasted out of the sky. I'm not going to grind you into the dirt. Alright? But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. This idea that you're clean. You're not clean. You're not clean. Give it some intention too. I'm sure you have already, but just so you know. Oh, lovely.
I can even feel some resistance.
Yeah?
I can feel some resistance growing because I'm trying to do this.
Right. Yeah. It's funny you say that because I can feel it as it's...
You did that intentionally, didn't you?
I can feel some shit. There's some emotion in that for sure.
Yes, so this is almost the end of the first day of the Friday of the bootcamp with Genesis, and it was pretty intense, and we just started, and tomorrow and Sunday would be even more intense. But what we actually did today is that at 12 o'clock we started, and Genesis was talking a little, and we had to set our goal. Okay, what is it that we want to achieve in life or here in camp? And I said I want to achieve proud, or I want to achieve more confidence physically. And okay, of course, after everyone set its goal, and I could also, all the other goals I could have set, you know, because we have all the same issues, and that's actually quite nice to hear. And then after that, immediately we start doing some physical stuff, punches and all these things, and it was really tough. But I stood there and I did them, and I kept up the pace, and I tried my hardest, and I was smiling at some point, because in a way it's also fun, you know, to move and to feel that you're strong and that you're present, you know, that's it, that you're present. And I think that's the most important part. And after that, so I survived that, so that was really good. And after that we did a 5-minute workout, and we had to do that with our partner. And of course Natasha is my partner, my lovely wife. And that was also quite intense. So the push-ups, the Russian twists, and also the squats. And yeah, you have to give it your all. And my wife was giving her all, and it was amazing. I filmed her, but I'm so proud of her that she gave all of it, you know. And that inspired me to give also all of it, you know. And I survived, and I feel that tomorrow I can even give more, you know, because what I realized that I was still addictive to my physical fear, you know. It's a fucking excuse. I also at one point told Marianne and Genesis about my back, that it's, you know, and they said, just go for it. Just go for it as far as you can, you know. And I said, okay, I don't want to be an excuse. And it's not an excuse, that's real. My back is real, you know, but can do all these things. And also in this field with other people, everybody has their story. It's not interesting, you know. Focus on yourself, give everything, and so it's not interesting. My fear, it's not interesting to me. So if I'm tomorrow, I'm afraid of something, I just say to myself, it's not interesting. You know what's interesting? To go out there and just do it. And fuck, you know, just do it. And also what I experienced today, just live in the moment. If you die now, you die. It's no problem. Especially with exercise. Because in 50 minutes, you relax and then you're there again. You know, so being afraid of something takes away all your energy. You're not present in the moment. So I said to myself what I learned today, because we're all together. Genesis after that talked so much interesting stuff, you know, too much for me to tell you now. Also, he explained about how to make the bottle with the water flush, salt flush. That was also interesting. We're gonna do that first thing tomorrow morning. But after that we sat on the campfire and we have to tell what we have learned today. And I told that I survived today and that I think my fear is not interesting. You know, it's not interesting. It's not interesting. It's boring, actually. It's totally boring. So then we have to make a list of things we want to get rid of. And actually it was a long list for me. It was really a long list. You know, and I keep going and going and going. But first of all, it was being afraid is not interesting. So kick that out. You know, I know it. I know that, of course we know that being afraid is not interesting. But actually acting upon it, that's the real deal. And that's what this camp is about. It's the real deal. Just stand up, just do your shit, even if you're afraid. I mean, well, okay, cool, I'm afraid, I do it, no matter what, you know. Because if you got hung up on that feeling, being afraid, then it's an addiction. And we want to be free. I want to be free. You know, because if you're a free person, then you can actually do what you want to do. And what we want to do, what I want to do, is live life, choose life. That's my personal choice. Everyone has his own personal choice, but that's my personal choice. So I made the list. Fear, kick it out. I'm afraid of being alone. Not interesting. I'm afraid that no one will support me. Not interesting. I will set a goal. I don't make myself smaller or less. You know? And that's the hardest part. Just be there, of course. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, but also physically. I may be small, you know. I may have a sore back, or I don't know, but I'm here, you know. So get out and do the job, you know. And that's what everything that's not serving me, I'm kicking out. I put on a list, put it in a fire, and I said, thank you, bye-bye, I will leave, no matter what. And I'm here with my wife, who supports me, and I'm here with all the other people who also supports me, you know. But everybody's caught up in their own addict thing, and we're all here to support, to thrive, and to say, hello, here we are. Yes, okay, I'm talking a little bit, but I have to tell you this, and maybe, of course, I forget so much, but we'll see tomorrow. Okay. Yes.